Oh hey, the one and only Dusty Bottoms here, founder of Kingdom Trucking Academy. In today's video, we're going to be discussing entering and exiting your vehicle and the safe way to do it. So let's get started. When you're out there driving trucks, one of the things you have to do every single day, every single stop, is enter and exit your vehicle. If you're in the distribution industry, meaning you work for a distributor, meaning you work for a beverage distributor or a food distributor, where you have your own route, you're delivering nonstop to different customers, where you have to unload and deliver the products to each stop. This is a very good paying job, very good career, a little physically demanding as well. I enjoyed my time with a few different beverage distributors. The days went by quick, it was good work, kept me active, kept me physically in shape. I like to go, 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 go. One of the first things that I go over with all of my students on the very first day is entering and exiting your vehicle. This is important and this is safe. If you are taking your CDL exam, you do need to enter and exit your vehicle with 3 points of contact. Entering and exiting your vehicle in an unsafe manner can immediately fail you on a test because this is an unsafe act. Now, if you have a stickler for an examiner, by the book person, somebody who's never even driven trucks, and this again is my biggest irritation. This drives me absolutely bananas. When the state's DMVs hire people that have no CDL and have no trucking experience. I've experienced this in many states all across the country when I've taken students to tests. Oftentimes, they get a CDL examiner who's never driven trucks, has no experience in this. They only know what they've been taught and by the book. If you say anything outside of that book, they have no idea what you're talking about. Hopefully, these employees either get retrained or have to exit because they can't explain 5 things they've done this week. I think this is detrimental for the industry. Oftentimes, I complain about this to my significant other who's in the medical field. I compare it to this. Someone who's becoming a surgeon and has to do their test with somebody who's never been a surgeon. And that person's the one performing the test. It's completely absurd. I don't understand it. Yeah, and these are one of those loopholes within the industry, and I'm sure there's others in different other professions. This is just one I happen to know very well, and I can't stand it. We need to do a better job of training the people that are in fact going to test somebody to become a driver. You can test someone to become a driver. There should be no reason that you can't qualify yourself and get a CDL. If you don't have a CDL and you're a CDL examiner for a state, you should be immediately fired. You should not have a job. And no, not a Class B. You should have to have a Class A. You should have to have a Class A if you're going to test someone with a Class A. Any state that does not do this is doing an incredible disservice to the safety of our roads. And you're employing people that are completely ignorant to what it is they're actually testing. And if you got a problem with that, I'll go head to head with any state authority that says otherwise. Because I bet the person arguing with me doesn't have a CDL themselves. Again, I've been in the trucking industry for almost 26 years now. I've been a CDL instructor for going on over 6 years. I know what I'm talking about. Now, back to the discussion. 3 points of contact is what you need to have entering and exiting the vehicle. And you always need to exit ass backwards. The reason I say that is you can't go forward. It's too easy to slip, especially if your steps are metal steps, which they should be. When there's moisture, when there's ice, any form of condensation can cause that metal to be slippery, especially if you're wearing rubber soles. When you get out in a hurry, and I have done this several times. Again, I work for beverage distributors. Go, 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 go. I would get to my stop, grab my tablet, grab my paperwork, whatever I had to grab to go in, kick open the door, and I would jump out. Sometimes I hurt my knees doing that. Sometimes I hurt my ankles. The other thing is, when I would try to skip steps, I have fallen at least a handful of times, hit my back, slipped down the steps, and it hurts. And then you're laying on the ground and you look foolish and you're trying not to cry because it hurts so bad.
Ah! 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 Ah!
But you're still in agony. Save yourself the trouble. Slow is fast sometimes. I know this is a concept that took me so many years to understand. Why? Because I'm hard-headed and a trucker. But 3 points of contact. Get out, ass backwards. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, step. This keeps you safe, keeps you moving, and it's better on your knees, less impactful. I heard a story of Kamaru Usman, who used to be the welterweight champion in the UFC. Apparently, he has bad knees from his years of wrestling. I can relate. I run a lot. I wrestled for over 20 years of my life, and I competed in MMA for over 10 years. He says he walks backwards down the stairs. This helps take the pressure off his knees. I thought, well, that's kind of like 3 points of contact, which is much less impactful on your knees. So I began walking backwards down the stairs. It's helped my knees tremendously. I know sometimes my daughter makes fun of me. My partner, she laughs at me. And other people see me do it from time to time and they find it funny. I tell you what, the older you get, the more your knees hurt. You might want to try walking backwards down the stairs. It does save your knees from the pain. Remember, when you're getting out of your truck, safety is important. I know some of you young people might be shaking your head at me, but I'm here to tell you, every week, safe tips. These safe tips help for safer roads and longevity. 3 points of contact. It'll help give you a much longer career. If you found this video helpful and insightful, please give us a like and subscribe. We appreciate your support. I'm your trucking messiah, the one and only Dusty Bottom. Roll on, truckers, roll on.